faster file navigation, a smarter screenshot tool, improved Wi-Fi security, a serious PDF vulnerability that could compromise your system with a single click, and an important warning about fake websites spreading malware. These are just some of the major changes coming to Linux Mint. All of these updates were officially announced in the Linux Mint May 2026 monthly news report and are expected to arrive with Linux Mint 23 later this year. Whether you're already a Linux Mint user or simply curious about one of the most popular Linux distributions, stay with me because I'll explain everything in simple terms and show you why these changes matter. The first thing many users interact with in Linux Mint is Nemo, the default file manager. Think of it as Linux Mint's equivalent of Windows File Explorer. In the current Cinnamon 6.6 release, opening folders includes a small 200 millisecond delay. While that may sound insignificant, once you start navigating through lots of folders, the delay becomes surprisingly noticeable. The upcoming version solves this intelligently. Instead of applying the same delay everywhere, Nemo will now analyze the situation and display folder contents instantly whenever possible. The result is a file manager that feels smoother, faster, and much more responsive, especially on older hardware. Another welcome improvement comes to Nemo's search feature. Previously, typing inside a folder would trigger a small search box in the corner of the window and jump between matching files. It worked, but it wasn't particularly intuitive. Now, when you start typing, a dedicated search bar appears at the top of the window. Rather than simply highlighting matches, Nemo automatically filters the folder contents and displays only the files and directories matching your search. It sounds like a small change, but it makes everyday file navigation significantly easier. Linux Mint is also introducing its own built-in screenshot application. Screenshots are something most of us use regularly, whether it's for sharing information, reporting bugs, creating tutorials, or simply saving something important from the screen. The new tool includes several features users have been requesting for years. You'll be able to capture individual windows with or without shadows, choose whether to capture a single monitor or all connected displays, and even crop screenshots directly inside the application before saving them. Developers have also worked behind the scenes to ensure screenshots look consistent regardless of how application windows are rendered. While this may seem like a technical detail, it helps produce cleaner and more professional-looking screenshots across the entire desktop environment. Another area receiving attention is system dialogues. These are the small windows that appear when your computer asks for confirmation, requests a password, or warns you about an action. In the current version, some dialogues feel cramped and visually inconsistent. The new Cinnamon release improves spacing, alignment, icon visibility, and overall presentation. These changes make important messages easier to understand at a glance and help users make decisions more confidently. One particularly useful addition is the ability to move dialogues around the screen using the mouse. If a dialogue appears over information you need to see, you can simply drag it out of the way instead of closing it or relying on keyboard navigation. Linux Mint's visual theme is also receiving a refresh. The dark Mint Y theme benefits from improved contrast and readability, while window frames and scrollable areas now feature subtle rounded corners that better match the rest of the interface. The Mint Y, Mint L, and Mint X themes will also share a more consistent icon set throughout the desktop. Small details like this may not stand out immediately, but together they create a more polished and modern user experience. On the networking side, Cinnamon is adding support for WPA3 and OWE. WPA3 is the latest Wi-Fi security standard, offering stronger protection than older protocols, while OWE provides encryption even on certain public Wi-Fi networks that don't require passwords. If your router supports WPA3, Linux Mint will now be able to take advantage of these additional security features, helping keep your data safer. Speaking of security, the Linux Mint team recently addressed a serious vulnerability in XReader, the distribution's default PDF viewer. The flaw could allow a specially crafted PDF file to execute code on a system after the user clicked a link inside the document. Fortunately, the issue was fixed quickly. Users running XReader version 4.6.4 or newer are protected. It's also a powerful reminder of why installing security updates promptly is so important. Finally, the Linux Mint team issued an important warning about fake software websites. Cybercriminals continue creating convincing copies of legitimate application websites in an attempt to distribute malware, steal personal information, or spread ransomware. Applications from the Linux Mint ecosystem, including Warpinator and Hypnotix, have already been targeted by these impersonation campaigns. The advice from the Linux Mint developers is simple. Always download software from trusted and official sources. One of Linux's greatest strengths is its repository system. Instead of searching the web and downloading random installers, users can install software directly through Linux Mint's software manager from trusted repositories maintained and verified by the distribution. Overall, Linux Mint 23 is shaping up to be another solid release. Faster file management, improved search functionality, A more capable screenshot tool, cleaner dialogues, refreshed themes, stronger Wi-Fi security, and important security improvements all contribute to a better user experience. If you're already using Linux Mint, these changes should make your daily workflow smoother. And if you're considering switching to Linux, this update shows exactly why Linux Mint remains one of the most beginner-friendly and polished distributions available today. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more Linux content, and share your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.